Alright. This is for... Get his name. Alright, this message is for I'm Not a Star 7. He wants to be a good Maxi player. Now I know what some of you fuckers are going to say is, you're not a good Maxi player. Well, piss off. So, I'm going to teach you, or at least give you the rundown of what I do on a regular basis. So the first thing is, let's step into training mode. Now, I always set it against this bitch right here because I fucking hate Pyrrha. I think she needs to die in this game. So, let me reply to this guy right now. Here, I am recording your video now. Alright. So, the first thing I think with a good Maxi player is you got to be able to read motherfucker's mind. And what I mean by that is Maxi's move list, or I should say his looping, oops, is very stance oriented. Almost every attack he does, I should say major attack he does, goes into a stance. Now stance is, if we look here, see how it's going between these transitions? Those are called stances, or peel solos, PSLs. Now the other place you could find how these moves work is you can go to 8wayrun.com and you can look up the Maxi tutorial, and it'll give you a basic on how to do this. So with Maxi, there's a couple of things you need to know. The first one is this one right here. This is called Wall Rising B plus K, which means if you're ducking and the moment you let go of down, you know, he stands up, so it's wall rising. So if you hit B plus K when he wakes up, he does that attack right there. Okay? Now this attack is very, very good. The reason why is because it tech crouches, meaning it goes under highs and even some mids, and it also goes over, sometimes it evades B attacks. Now when I say sometimes it avoids B attacks, it means that if an attack has tracking properties to say you know, the opponent's right side, for example, like Pyrrha, that's not fun, because what happens is this attack gets stuffed, and you see here it's pretty safe. See? You know that this move really can't be touched. Now that's called a neutral guard. That one right there. Anytime you're in any type of stance, if you hit B plus K or Y plus B, you know, on the Xbox controller, he does that. Now what that does is it neutral guards any type of B attack, whether it be a horizontal, whether it be a vertical or a thrust. So something that's coming at you, or something that's coming over your head or underneath or whatever, whether it be a launcher, overhead, any type of B attack, or mid, this thing is going to GI. Generally they're going to be B attacks, but you'll get some attacks that are mid from A attacks. So, and as you see here, it cannot GI. Well, that one's a B attack. You know, it cannot GI the high attacks. In fact, you'll get a counter hit. But this is one attack you have to know. Is his Wall Rising B plus K. It's very, very good, and it goes into a transition. It goes into what's called behind lower, and this transition is that one right there. Bam. That one. It just goes right there, and then from there you can do these behind lower kicks, which is Maxi's famous attacking, his famous low attacks. So if you hold forward, you know, you can get it there, or after the YYCD plus K, you can do the KK afterward, because he's in behind lower, and you can do it that way. What I would recommend you do is get a feel of his basic strings. You have 1B, which is diagonal back from one player's side, BA. Now, this string is very, very common. Not a lot of Maxi players use it. Come on, get to the other side, please. There it is. So 1B, AK. This is a counter hit string. Meaning, if the first B connects, the AK will automatically counter. Will automatically connect to it. Same thing with this one. This is 6A. 6A, AK. Oops. 6A, AK. Now you'll notice a lot of these strings, they come in, play with each other. And that's really how you have to play Maxi. Me personally, is you have to play Maxi that's stance heavy, because a lot of these things are very confusing. So you see here, you see how I'm dancing around like this? Now, a good opponent will read me like a book. They'll really read me like a book, because they'll know the stances. They'll know his really key stance switching, like this one right here, into the behind lower K. His string that goes into behind lower K. This one goes into behind lower K. There's a bunch of them that you can do that go into behind lower K. This is probably his other good one. If you do his Brave Edge, oops, if you do his Brave Edge and you hold back, he goes into behind lower. And it's a good trick. So if you catch someone who, oops. So if you catch someone who's guarding all the time, you know, he's turtling or whatever you want to call it. Like here, I just want you to, let's see. How do I do this? Nope, not that one. Nope. Control settings. Maybe it is. Nope. Oh, there it is. So stand and guard all, right? So just stand there and guard all. So you need someone who's blocking. Oh my god. I just want you to guard all, dude. Come on. There it is. Alright, so if you get someone who... Oh, hang on, I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so if you get someone who's guarding a lot, you have this string right there, and you can see that they're, you know, if they're guarding a lot, you know, you can hit them with this string right here. That's the AA, and it goes into what's called right cross. That one right there. Right cross AB is very good, but a lot of players, a lot of good players, what they do is they could see it and they could just guard it, and it's not good for you. So what you want to do is, if you vary it, see how you can delay it like that? Delay it as much as you can. And then throw out the Brave Edge and into the behind, hold back into behind lower K. Boom. And you can hit them. As you see here, I've only done this a few times. And you see the damage, it's massive. Another one of my gimmicks is, you know, I kind of pioneered this one. That one right there. Now what happens is this. Ooh. Hang on 1 second. Hello? Hello? Yes. yeah! Haha! Sorry about that. Alright, so coming back to this bullshit here. So, what I like to do with Maxi is I'm a very, very gimmick-based person. Very gimmick-based, meaning I want you to fall for this bullshit here. This kick right here. That one right there. That is left inner, that's left inner K. Oop, not that one. That's left inner K. Now this one, oh, not that one. Bam! That one is, it's character dependent, plus frames. People like Pyrrha, you don't get too many positive frames. You'll maybe get like 1, maybe 2 at best. But like characters like Astaroth or Cervantes, you'll get like, you know, +4 or something like that. I don't know the exact technical specifications, but oh, not that one. You know, you'll get a nice meaty chunk of bam. And as you can see, I love to whore it out. Bam! Look at that damage! 94 against the wall. That's amazing. That is fucking amazing here. So, this is one kick that you do not need to forget about. Unfortunately, it is a high. Okay? So you can duck it. Okay? You can duck that shit. But, if you get someone who's gullible, and, let's just stand there. Okay. Ooh. Another fucking phone call. Hang on. Fuck, man, I'm popular today. Sorry guys, busy as shit. Anyway, I have enough time to get through this. So what I like to do is I like to do that. Now this here, this is his propeller attack, okay? And the way you do this is you hit B forward and then back, okay? So B6-4, that's the notation for it. Now unfortunately what it does is it used to push forward. In part 1, this attack used to be so fucking good, but now it's kind of eh. Okay? Against the wall on the left side, this move is unstoppable. I mean, look at that. Fucking 92 damage. Again, it has to be on the left side, though. That's the thing. This reminds me of Yoshi's attack. Is, you know, propeller bullshit, but it's a little less weaker. But look at that. It has to be on the left side, though. On regular hit, okay, it does 47, and that's fine. But unfortunately, if they block this sucker, okay, what's going to happen is, look at this. See? You're wide fucking open. So what I like to do is instead of, you know, fully using it, I like to cancel it. So it's a 6B4G. Oh, not there. See? And what that does is that puts them into left inner. And you can do left inner B right there. You can do left inner A, which I don't recommend. But left inner K is probably the best option. Oh. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, look at that breaking. Bam! 94 again. So what I typically like to do with this propeller attack as part of my gimmicks is I will typically fuck someone up like this. Bam! 90, just like that. You know, that's even if they guard that first attack. Let's see. First hit guard. Okay. Even if they did that, watch. I mean, because you're at such a plus frame. That's still 78. It's still damage. That's the thing. And even if you here, You know, 94, that's still, it's a nice chunk of damage. You know, these are sidewinders, which I like to use off of Wake Up. You know, it puts you in a stance. It puts you in it puts you in what's called right outer. Now, right outer is a sauce. It's the sauce. Look at this. Right outer A is awesome. It's a quick, high attack, and it leads into behind lower KK if you do it, or behind lower BB, which is the alternate to instead of the kicks. If they're seeing the kicks, okay. If they're seeing these kicks, right, you do what's called behind lower BB. You do the BB attack. Unfortunately, if you do not connect the BBs, okay, right there, you're at such a disadvantage. It's scary. So you gotta hope, you know, that those kicks attack. Now, what I like to do to bait out, to make sure an opponent actually knows what the hell is going on with you, this is what I like to do. I like to test them out like this. I'll give them the behind lower kicks right away and see if they're familiar with it. If they're familiar with the behind lower K, I won't do that. I'll go with the BBs. That's what I typically like to do. Or I'll stop it into some other gimmicks, into something like that. I don't know. Or I'll stop it and throw. That's another thing. Or typically another one. This is another one that I'm famous for. That's another one I'm good for. It's just it's how, or like, oops, not that one. It's how many times can you see that behind lower? How many times can you see it? See? It's all about that behind lower. I mean, you wanna mentally fuck your opponent. That's another good one. I love to do that one. It's a full crouch. You know, you roll. It's forward, so down forward, so it's a 1. You know, or if you're on the 1-player side, it's like this. And it's a quick horizontal sweep. It does track. It is very good. And it's, you know, as you see, it's only 8 points of damage. You know, it's 24 if you hit all 3 of them, which is cool. It's basically, let's see, let me put them this way. So what you do is 1 quick swipe, you hit G to cancel the transition, and you got to be quick with it. I mean, the notation is pretty fast. It's like this. Bam. And it's a very quick way to get you know, either way, it's a very quick way to get 58 points of damage if they don't, obviously, if they don't see the throw. You'll notice that some transitions are faster than others, like that one. As soon as you see him spin the chuck in front of him, you know, you can do that. I love to fuck with people. I'll do something like this. Just get them to guard low. If you get your opponent to guard low, you'll win. Because Maxi's game mostly focuses on the mid and high attacks. See how you flow with it. Now that throw right there, if you hit him with the throw from the side, you go what's called behind lower. And look at that damage. Look at that fucking damage. That's 45. 100 damage just off of 1 throw. I mean, it's insane. So you can definitely pull off some nice big damage with Maxi, but of course you got to do it right. 45, 58. Look at that. You hit the wall. I mean, it fucks people up. Now you'll see you'll have wall rising B plus K, which text to the left. Okay, left inner B, text to the right. Okay, but unfortunately, you cannot cancel left inner B. Okay, what it does is it puts you back. It puts you back in the stance. See, you can just keep doing it. It puts you back in the left inner. So this attack is good if you feel like your opponent is going to attack again, okay? If you think your opponent's going to attack again, throw it out again, okay? And maybe you can hit it. Who knows? Or if you don't feel it, you know, because it's unsafe. That's the thing. That sucker is unsafe. So if you want to just keep throwing it out there and back up with the loops, go ahead and do that. But if I were you, I wouldn't throw out left enter B too much. Or if you are going to throw it out, make sure they are going to block. I mean, this is what I mean, you get them against the wall, you get them this way. You gotta keep on. You gotta keep on them. You gotta keep on them. And you'll notice I like to stop transitions every once in a while. If you get someone that likes to guard and you want to fuck with people, throw in some of the, if you have the meter for it, fucking go for it, do it. You want to mess with people. That's what I like to do when I play with Maxi. I love to mess with people, okay? Now, again, granted, my techniques and my tactics are good, but they're really for, they're for facing the average to above average player. The pro players will not fall for this bullshit. They will not fall for this. They will hit me at every single thing. I mean, you gotta be really careful when you play these pro players. Now you'll notice in some of my videos, if you watch some of my streams or my online play, you'll notice that there's a lot of things I can get away with and a lot of things I cannot get away with. Because these fuckers just, they know. Let's see if I can get into some application here, because I would love to show you guys, you know, how this shit works. What time do I have to get moving? 11:25. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get in a quick. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? I want to see if I can get in a quick match so I could show you at least application of what I do. Me personally, I don't like to poke. I don't like to do any of that bullshit because I don't like it. I'd rather, I want to be on the move all the time. And that's Maxi's strong point, is that he's very momentum based. He's very confusing. He's not one of those players where you wait it out, where you're patient. He's not an Astroth. He's not a Cervantes. He's not a, you know, Pyrrha. He's not any of that bullshit. He's on the move. He's in your face all the time, and that's what makes Maxi so good. Now you'll see guys like IRM, who is a very, 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 very good Maxi player. He pokes. He does a few things. He doesn't loop too much. Now this guy I should beat 100%. Oh, Caspian. He's a great Siegfried. Yes, Siegfried player. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and do some of these basic. Okay. Yeah, this guy is just free to everything. That's a tech trap right there. If you knock him down with the left enter BK, you have a couple of options, and I'll see if I can show them to you. Oh. There. You can do... Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. Oh. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? And that catches. That will catch. And that will catch. There's a few things you can do that'll catch. Now this attack, that one right there tracks to the right side. Look at that damage. That was probably 90, close to 100 points. Again, this will probably kill him. and then nice wake up. But you have a few options when it comes to Maxi's strong point is this wake up game. Now, I'm a pit bull when it comes to getting on people's asses. I love to be right in your face and make you guess. The problem again with Maxi is that he has no low game. If he had a low game, it would make things a lot easier for me and just other Maxi players in general. But he doesn't have a low game. He's got 1K, which is that circular attack. He's got full crouch, was it 3A? It's that spinning on the ground, which I think I showed you, which you could convert to a throw. He's got a couple other ones that are good. He's got 1A, which is a slow low, doesn't hit on the ground, but it will hit, but it's negative. It's negative on hit and it's negative on counter hit, so it's not really good. It's more like I'm gonna hit you once and then walk away. So he doesn't really have any strong lows. The only real strong low he has is out of his loop, and that's behind lower KK. That's it. That's the only thing he really has. And again, I want to try and show you some of these techniques, see if I can get him on board while I have the time. I gotta leave in about 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna do some of my gimmicks here. One. Okay. Whoa. Let's see if I do a gimmick here. Okay. This guy's just blocking. Alright, this guy's just attacking. See? He's just attacking. 1, 2. Okay, good. Oh, too far. That's a high, which I should have punched the shit out of that. But whatever. Alright, so I'm going to give him a gimmick right now. I'm going to give him my 6B4 propeller into left inner K. This is what I'm going to do. See? See how good this wall rising B plus K is? Into the loop. It gives you a little bit of step, so if they do attack, here. Bing! It's so plus frame. And he attacked after that. Now if I had the meter, that would have been 94 damage, just like that.
Battle 3. Fight.
Oh. No just for it. Come on. See? One more time. Right on the range. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna loop. I'm gonna jump into the shit. See? I get him to stay still. That's my goal. You get him to stay still, he's yours. I mean, look at that. I looped right in his face, and he wasn't doing a damn thing because he was scared. Now again, these techniques are only good for the average to above average player. A lot of players will not see the behind lower KK, so you can loop into that almost immediately and get those kicks. Now if they start getting smart and they start ducking, loop into something else and fuck them over even harder. So then it gives them the mind game of which one am I gonna do. Then it starts opening up your world even more. Then you can start throwing in grabs, then you can start throwing in the 6AB the brave edges, you can start doing all that monkey shit. Because again, Maxi's strong point is not his lows. It's not his lows. So if you give an opponent a reason to duck, it'll give you a reason to start fucking people up. Because again, you gotta get him to duck. You can only do 1K so many times. You can only chip away low so many times. That's the thing. And I want a good opponent so I can show you guys some of this stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna get it within my 4 minutes of left of playing. But please subscribe, follow, whatever. I'm gonna be back here. Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, again I tried the neutral guard. Oh, I want to get him with that. Bing. Oh. Okay, that's 2AB by the way. Down AB. Ah. I want to hit him with that. Now I'm going to ring him out. Good night. And that rings out, his lower kicks, they ring out to the left. And if you do the bravage, it rings out straight ahead. That's a counter hit. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Ah. Damn it. Oh, that was a mistake. That was an input error. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. Damn it, I want the behind lower K. See? That's positive. Again, here comes the wake. You gotta be quick with this wall rising B plus K. It's gotta be spot on.
Light.
See?
Too easy.
I want him to... Ah. Usually you can catch people with that. Whoa.
Try this. Going somewhere.
That string is good. 4B, BK. The K is high, unfortunately. You know, a good player will just guard it. Will just guard the second hit and duck the K, and then screw you up completely. But anyway, guys, I think I better get going because I gotta go meet somebody. So, thank you for watching. I know six people are watching me, and I'm sorry I can't stick around any longer. But like I said, please follow, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'm gonna be back here in about 2 hours. So again, I'm gonna stream in about 2 hours. So if you want to come back and watch some more of my Maxi shenanigans, please feel free to. No, I don't want to do that. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And until about 2 hours from now, see ya.